questions through the microphones. I've got two. Questions through the mics, guys, please. So show of hands for the mics. If you could give your name and organisation for your question. Thank you.
Hello, Pep. You must be pleased to get... Simon Mullock, Sunday Mirror. You must be pleased to get through that game. Another tense, tight game against a top side.
Yeah, of course. We was our not best performance comparing the other two. But today they play for nothing to lose, and we played to lose the Premier League. And after our defeat last Wednesday, it was really tough last 2 days. But I like it's been like this, being tough. We are starting incredible well, and of course the game we expected is an incredible team, Tottenham. But we are there after we suffer this season and part of the seasons, and being still here with 86 points after 100 like season is one of the most remarkable things I ever lived in my career as a football player and manager.
Hi Pep, Ant McGinley from XS Manchester. What's the initial on Kevin?
I didn't speak with him. I didn't speak with the doctors. I think he's a muscular injury, and I don't know how big is the impact on his injury, and we'll see tomorrow. But I think the next games will be out.
Sam.
Hi Pep, Sam Mollis from the Telegraph. Just following on from that, I mean, what sort of shape are the team in now? Because Wednesday is such a big game now.
Yeah, and today and 3 days ago and 6 days ago in Brighton and against the other one. We are here the last 2-3 months knowing that if we lose a game, we are going to lose the competition. So 10 games in a row in the Premier League, so it's not bad. So we have to make 14 to be champion, and I don't know, now it's tomorrow training after 1 day off, but we need it, everybody, and after going to prepare Old Trafford.
Hi Pep, it's Jonathan Northcroft, Sunday Times. What was your thinking in picking Phil Foden, and what were your thoughts on his performance?
Now I am a genius. He scored a goal. Huh? How good is the manager? And after played Delve in London, it was a disaster, huh? Yeah, that is works. Phil is an incredible talent player. But we had to handle it in the right moment, and we needed this. I would say this capacity to press high. He's a guy who has the quality to arrive in the box. In Newport, scored 2 goals, and every time he plays, he scored a goal or had the chances. He scored 1, it should. His ability in the smaller spaces is not easy to play against Eric Dyer or Wainama or Dele Alli or Eriksson. So it's an incredible experience for him. And we trust him. I trust a lot with him, that guy, a lot. And yesterday I decided he's going to play. That's all.
Pep, Rob Draper from the Mail on Sunday. You just said this season is one of the most remarkable things you've experienced as a manager, following on from the 100 points from last season. Obviously, given what you've achieved, it's a big statement. It's really up there with the Bayern Munich, the Barcelona days.
No, I don't deny how good it was in Barcelona, what we have done, and not even in Bayern Munich. So I have to live in my profession after, especially when we are started, that there is no win the 4 titles, or especially Champions League is a big failure in my career. So on the teams I training, so I have to accept it. But honestly, so in that league, when everybody can lose for everyone, everyone can lose on everyone, or it's tough to play for the physicality, and especially after 100 points, and doing every 3 days, arriving at the stage with the best Liverpool ever, one of the best teams, the best sides I ever played in defensively, offensively. So being still there with the problems we had, one of the best players, it was not involved during the season, and the capacity every 3 days being there, that is really remarkable. That is when I appreciate the most of my players. So of course we want to win it, but I will not judge, believe me, I will not judge if at the end we cannot do it, because I will give a lot of credit to Liverpool, that offside has done, and I will not judge my team because for 1 inch is offside or 1 hand not given. My opinion about my team. You can do it because we are judged not for the intentions. So every time we lose, every time ask me in the press conference, I'm going to change my mind the way we wanted to play. I want to change that. Always wait 1 defeat to judge me. oh, Pep still believes what he has done, and we're going to change the way he plays. So I know. So I know that how it works. Not me and all the managers around the world. It happened with Juventus de Turin. We win everything and lose one competition, and Massimiliano say it's not good. It's not good. Our job is crazy, really. If you think about it, a little bit, it's crazy. But the team again today, knowing how tough was after what happened last Wednesday, because Tottenham is going to finish top 4 with the 4 games they have. I think 3 at home. It's going to happen. They didn't have that pressure that we had, that we knew we're going to lose. And football and all the sports, when you have the pressure, you have to show it. And of course, we didn't make the best performance, but what they had done, it was massive today, massive.
Dan King from the Sun on Sunday. Pep, I know you find VAR discussions boring, but did you think you should have had at least 1 penalty, maybe 2 today?
Yeah, one in one side, but don't talk me about the referees, please, today. Don't talk me about the referees, what happened in the last stages. So it was 2 penalties, 1 for our side. Yeah, and Bernardo was 2-0, and after maybe for Dele Alli was 2-1. But don't talk me the referees, what happened a few days ago, please.
Jack Pepbrook from The Independent.
Yeah.
You said that you think Kevin De Bruyne has a muscle injury. Are you confident it's not another medial knee ligament injury?
No, I didn't speak, but he put the hands in the hamstring position, and I think was that, but really I didn't speak. I didn't see him after the game, so tomorrow we'll know. Maybe the press media going to inform what he has.
Pep, I don't know if you work out your Joe Bernstein Melanson. I don't know if you work out your teams a long time in advance, but I was just thinking, watching Foden, has he given you a dilemma for selection on Wednesday? He played so well.
Maybe Kevin is not there, so we'll see. Really, I didn't spend 1 second to think about Old Trafford. I need to enjoy today. I need to rest a little bit, and tomorrow afternoon and after tomorrow especially, I'm going to watch as much games as possible from United, and we're going to prepare the game. So we play our Premier League against our neighbors, and yeah, it's good. We're going to try.
Hola Pep, aquí Paul Vallos. Normally when you think in a league, you think about 38 games. I think you think more about regularity. If you lose 1 game, you can make it up in the future. Do you think now that, because it looks like a different thing, like a survival, like every week, do you think that it's probably now more similar, like a knockout game, like week in, week out?
Yeah, it's different. I know it's. We are now looks like now is the next game and the next game, but we are living that from since long time. So with the rival that we have, so I'm more calm on my perspective. On my targets are I would say are more easier. So the fact I'm more than satisfied to qualify for the Champions League. So it's an incredible success for our club to be again 6 times in a row, 7 times in a row, being in the qualify for the Champions next season. So and we know. So since we play against Brighton, against Swansea, against Brighton, and after the final against Champions League, against Tottenham, now League, when we lose a game, we are out. So we finish 4-4, and against Tottenham we are out. And the league still we are there, so that is where I feel.
And after the Champions League tie this week, you have played the first game of the weekend at 12:30. Do you think that the timetable has an influence?
Well, for both sides. When you play just 2 days and a half in London, when Tottenham had 6 days, that is that counts. But when you play the same distance, both teams, it counts. Maybe could have considered it for both teams play tomorrow, maybe, for a half. But Sky, come on.
Okay, cheers, guys. Oh, sorry, Pep, we need to do a small embargo for Monday.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry. So calling embargo for 10:30 on Sunday evening.
You are going to miss